guys, so for today's video we're going to be doing a day in the life of me and my family basically. My baby is now nearly 7 months old. Before, like when he was a newborn, we was a little bit careful with like showing baby's face and stuff, obviously because he was just so small. But now he's got to that age where I think he's a bit bigger and I feel more comfortable with sharing him with all of you guys. Today's video will be showing you what I normally do in a day as a stay-at-home mum. So let's get into it.
Good morning.
What kind of sleep is that? Huh? 5 minutes? You call that enough? Huh? Doy.
He doesn't want to sleep. He's well awake now.
Good
morning.
So on days like today, Manny starts work a little bit later than usual, so we like to take this time to spend some quality time together and have cuddles in bed and just a chilled out morning. So this is Ray's first nappy change of the day. Now Manny has been insisting that we give Ray some nappy free time in the morning so he can have a bit of a breeze and some air going on down there. So whilst Manny has got Ray, I'm just going to have a quick shower and get myself ready for the day. Once I'm ready, I normally do a little bit of light cleaning and tidying. So here I'm just making the bed and then I take out the nappy bin. Are you doing the washing up?
Yeah. Who else gonna do it? Huh? They're gonna do it themselves.
So whilst Manny was doing the washing up for me, I went to check on Ray and I saw that Manny had forgotten he was having nappy free time and he had weed all over his playmat, so I had to sort that out and clean him up and get him dressed for the day. Doing Ray's nappy or getting him dressed becomes more of a challenge every single day. As you can see, he's very wriggly and just wants to get up and go. Now that he's all nice and clean, I strap him into his little bouncer chair whilst he watches Mrs. Rachel, just whilst I put together this little playpen for him to play in, as his playmat needs to be washed. So whilst Ray is chilling with Miss Rachel, I quickly put on some laundry, and Manny is cooking some nice Sri Lankan milk rice for us, and here he is bringing me a coffee, bless him. So we have a bit of news that we're gonna go to Nepal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elaborate, Manny.
Oh, we're planning to go to Nepal in April.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to Nepal to meet Manny's mum there, because I haven't actually met her yet and Ray hasn't met her yet, so it'll be nice to finally see her. And you haven't seen her since like before COVID, have you?
Yeah, for about 2-3
Yeah.
3 years.
3 years. We're going to be staying there for around a month and I'll be doing vlogs whilst I'm there. And then we're not sure if this is going to happen, but we're thinking maybe from Nepal to go to the Maldives for a week or so, just for fun, you know? Fingers crossed. Yeah, so if that happens then I'll be vlogging that as well. So it's around midday now and we're just sort of chilling around. Pretty relaxed morning. I'm having my coffee and as you can see he's very interested. He always wants whatever I've got in my hands. And here he is having his second feed of the day. Manny is then bringing in the Sri Lankan milk rice that he made for us. What a gem. Ray got to try a bit of this, which he absolutely loved. And then me and Manny just had a little chat whilst we had our breakfast. Whilst me and Manny were eating, Ray got a little bit restless, so I'm just giving him some toys to play with. Now he's having another feed, but I actually wouldn't class this as a proper feed. Sometimes he does just like to go on the breast to help himself get to sleep, which he did here. And now I'm just showing you how I wrap up this blanket, sort of like into a sausage shape, and I put him in there and he sleeps quite literally like a baby. But of course it doesn't last long. Now Manny is off to work, so it's just me and Ray for the rest of the day. I now take Ray upstairs for a quick nappy change. Now that I'm fully in the room, I've taken down the sides of his little playpen so that he can have a bit of a crawl around, and then I sit with him and we play for a little bit. He has another feed and then we head out for our daily walk. He usually always falls asleep on our way home from our walk, so whilst he's asleep I'm taking the time to prepare his lunch. Today he's got the Ella's Kitchen semi-pureed vegetable biryani with some slices of avocado and some raspberries. This is actually one of his favourite meals as well. For his drink today he's got lime juice and water, and then everything's prepared and I just wait for him to wake up. Good morning. When he first wakes up after a nap, he's a little bit groggy, so I let him watch Miss Rachel to wake him up a little bit before he has his dinner. So here he is having his meal. With Ray, we're doing a mixture of baby-led weaning and the traditional spoon feeding. We just find that that works best for us. He is getting so good with his hands to mouth coordination now. It's crazy how quick they grow and learn. He absolutely demolished this meal today, by the way. Have you made a mess? Have you made a big mess? You naughty boy! So now that Ray has finished his meal, I'm going to go ahead and clean him up and then tidy up his mess. So I'm just wiping down his chair here with some Dettol cleaning wipes, and then I'm going to settle him for a bit, strap him into his chair so that I can clean up in the kitchen. Now that I've done all of that, I'm just taking out the laundry that was on and putting on the next load. Now he's having another quick feed, same as earlier, just to help himself get off to sleep. And look how moody he is when he wakes up. So I've just popped him in his crib in his room, just for a change of scenery, and he has a little play in there whilst I run his bath. Here he's having a quick hair wash, and then I lather him all over with some baby soap to get him nice and clean and fresh. Once I've finished washing him all up, I let him have a little play in the bath, as he absolutely loves having a bath. He loves the water and he's just started to play with these little rubber ducks, which is so cute. The only downside of having a bath is getting out. He absolutely hates getting out the bath, and look how moody he is. Times like these, he needs a lot of love and care, so here I'm just singing to him and rocking him, trying to cheer him up whilst I'm getting him into his pyjamas. Then he has his next feed, and then I noticed that he looks like he has a bit of tummy pain, so I'm just helping him get things moving down there. After we've had a bit of a play upstairs, I've taken him down and I'm just swapping out his playpen for his play mat now that it's been washed, and then he has a bit of a play down there, and then once he starts getting sleepy, I put him down for a nice long nap. So I leave him to sleep in his little sausage on the sofa whilst I make my dinner. Now, the kitchen is only in the next room, and when he wakes up, he does always cry first. So if he does cry, I'd be straight in there to check that he's all right. And whilst I am cooking, I am constantly checking on him to make sure that he's okay and, you know, not falling off the sofa or anything. For mine and Manny's dinner tonight, I'm making a Swede curry with a kale fry, and we're having this with some Sri Lankan red rice. Once I've finished cooking, I clean up the kitchen and I wait for things to cool down for a bit.
Hey!
Good morning! Good morning! After Ray woke from his nap, he was ravenous, so here I'm just giving him a pouch of the Ella's Kitchen strawberries and apples puree, which he loves so much. Look how excited he is. I then give him some water in his sippy cup, which he loves to hold and use, and then once he's finally settled, I can have my dinner. He then has another feed, and then we patiently wait for Manny to come home. Who's that? Oh. Ray's now in his bouncer. He loves this so much. He's always kicking his legs around even when he's not bouncing, so this is just perfect for him, and it also gets him nice and tired so he sleeps good tonight. I then noticed that he's looking a bit hungry again, so I go to make his bottle. All of these bottles are pre-sterilised and they stay sterile in there for about 24 hours. So he has Aptamil, and we only give him 1 bottle a day just because before he was a fully breastfed baby, but I do want to get him used to having formula sometimes if there is times where I'm not able to breastfeed him. Did you hear that? Yeah. Giving him a bottle also allows Manny to be able to feed him and have that bond, so whilst they're doing that, I sort out the laundry. For the rest of the night, we just chill out together. Sometimes we watch some films. Tonight we were watching YouTube videos on Nepal, just getting some education before we go out there. Ray has his final nappy change of the day, and then I get him off to sleep, where he sleeps for the rest of the night, so I go downstairs to spend some time with Manny. Then we go to sleep and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. Good morning. So it's now the next day, we've just got up. In terms of nighttime with Ray, he does usually always sleep through the whole night. He wakes up maybe 3 to 4 times during the night. He has like a very quick feed, and then he falls asleep whilst he's feeding, so he just goes straight back to sleep. So yeah, he's very easy. I'm very lucky that he's that good. But yeah, so that is our day in the life. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below your thoughts. If you don't know me, I upload on Fridays, so if you want to see my face pop up every Friday, then hit that subscribe button. And we will be seeing you next, most likely in my Nepal vlogs. Say bye.